he run this time? He's at 30.70, and Truex goes by to 30.77. I watched Kevin do this earlier. Slow down for 2 or 3 laps and then pick it back up. I don't know if he's wondering if something wrong with the car or if it's just playing mind games, but Truex is hanging tough.
Matt, how about the second place car?
Just riding along, very quiet on the radio, and what a turnaround for Martin Truex Jr. Last year, 5 top 10s. He's working on his 3rd straight to open up 2015. Now, Cole Pern told me the big difference from this year to last year, everyone got together, they looked in the mirror, put in a tremendous amount of effort in the offseason. This is a different group of guys mentality-wise, and he says it doesn't stop there. The driver, he's totally different. He has his confidence back, and that's huge.
Yeah, man, he only had 1 top 5 and 5 top 10s total in 2014 last year.
The last time he had 3 straight top 10s was the summer of 2013. The question is, does Martin Truex or Ryan Newman have anything for Kevin Harvick with 7 laps to go and a 2-second gap to make up?
Yeah, it's funny. It's just watching the lap times. That was a 30.94 by Harvick that time, a 30.75 by Truex, and a 30.73 by Newman. So Kevin gives up a couple of tenths, but then he gets by some cars and picks it back up. So I think Harvick's okay. I think he's being real conservative.
But coming 6 laps to go, there's a lot of lap down drivers just in front of that 4 car of Kevin's.
Starter works the passing flag on the field as Harvick hustles past and off into turn number 1. That's J.J. Yaley down to the inside. And Harvick that lap quicker than Truex, but slower than Newman.
Yeah, Ryan Newman is closing in on Martin Truex Jr. in that 78.
I think it's going to be the battle for second if the way things are shaping up. Because Newman is definitely closing in a hurry.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr., after that 2-tire change on the last stop, 4.5 seconds back in 4th, with Denny Hamlin 5th. A.J. Allmendinger, nice run in 6th. Brad Keselowski, Kyle Larson, Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano, your top 10.
And what's impressive about Ryan Newman in that 31 car doing what they're doing, they only changed 2 tires under that green flag pit stop.
It's funny when you're leading the race and have a car as dominant as that 4 car has been, how many things you can feel like's going wrong with it at the end of the day. It's just hard to believe it. You think, how can my car be this good? It's just, can I make it to the end? Will my car make it?
Didn't you once have a race car you named Wilma?
Wilma, that's why we called it that. Will my car make it? Will my car win? Will my car?
Yeah, much quicker that lap than Martin Truex Jr. and Ryan Newman.
Traffic quite a factor here in the closing laps. 4 to go.
I think Kevin, quite honestly, I think he's just being smart. Even if he thought he did have a slight problem, he's nursing it and still getting good lap times.
Now Newman had closed on Truex, but now that gap between them is a full second.
Yeah, I think that's four tires versus 2.
And Earnhardt has fallen to 5.5 back. He's still 2 seconds ahead of Hamlin, however, in the 4th spot. 3 to go.
You know, a lot of impressive runs, but to me, one of the most impressive, A.J. Allmendinger in his 47 car, sitting there in 6th position and actually has a pretty good cushion over 7th place Brad Keselowski. Great run for this single car team.
And they were nose to tail just a few laps ago, so he's pulled away from Keselowski.
Yeah, Allmendinger was 7th last week.
Yep.
So the 2 teams that have really, I think, made incredible improvements from last year is the 47 and the 78. They are on their game right now.
White flag, no pressure yet.
White flag for Kevin Harvick. He's led 141 laps. That's triple what any other driver has led today. Came in here a 4.5 to 1 shot. Short odds, but a pretty dominating performance. Win number 29 at the checkered flag, Kevin Harvick for Stewart Haas Racing.
That wasn't a comfortable last run there.
Rodney Childers, that's as excited as you'll see him get.
Thank you for hanging in there, buddy. Hell of a job. Good job, Rodney, guys.
6 consecutive top 2 finishes, the 3 races this year and the 3 last year.
The record set in 1975 by Richard Petty is 11. But in recent years, that is quite a statistic.
Tough to do.
Always knew Rodney Childress was a great crew chief. Always felt like if he got with one driver and could stick with that one driver, he could build a team like he has now with Kevin Harvick. And man, are they working well together.
Next week we go to Phoenix, where Harvick has won 4 of the last 5.
They're just licking their chops, baby.
Kevin Harvick lights it up in Las Vegas. Sunoco fueling victories.
I'm not sure anybody does a better burnout than Kevin Harvick.
He sure gets a lot of practice.
I think he's one of the first ones that really do the big time